What is one mistake you will undoubtedly make again? I should really get that one thing done instead of leaving it for tomorrow. Tomorrow I should really get that one thing done instead of leaving it for tomorrow. Burning my mouth while taking a bite out of some microwaved food. Especially cheese comes out like burning lava. Flipping a USB around a few times before finally managing to put it in. Yeah, why do I always get it on the third try? Because you check it after having failed twice. It's in a superposition. Not talking to people and then getting lonely. Staying up too late and waking up tired. Being on Reddit instead of doing the work I know I need to do. How about talking to people and still feeling lonely? Saying you two to the ticket guy at the movies after he says enjoy your movie. Or to the waiter who says enjoy your food. You need to reprogram your brain to just say bruh to everything. Trying my hardest to note someone's name when I meet them, only to instantly forget 10 minutes later. Just adjust your speech patterns to not use names. Falling in love with someone who doesn't love me back. Not a mistake, just a part of life. Agree, we have a need to love and be loved. Eventually, however, we can learn to identify traits in potential mates that would be damaging to our relationship in the future if we are self-aware. Got that feel right now, brother or sister? I understand completely. It really do be that way sometimes. AWW, it happens. It's a life lesson type of thing, but not necessarily a mistake. It really be like that sometimes. Turning off my alarm, but staying in bed to rest my eyes. That's me this morning. Wake up. Oh sweet, I have 40 minutes to get ready. Let me just chill for a secretary. Okay, now I have 6 minutes. Same, except I ended up being an hour late. I wake up and look at my phone. 8:27 am. I'm supposed to be in the office at 8:30. Fuck me as I roll out of bed. Bold of point you to think we wouldn't be late already when woken back up. Funny story, I keep my alarm clock across the room from my bed, and it sounds like the loudest and most annoying version of the typical alarm clock noise you can imagine. Can still walk across the room, shut it off, go back to bed, and lie down without having ever woken up fully at any point. BC, I keep odd hours at times. I can almost guarantee I'll be doing this again. Going back into the basement to get my stuff. They always lock the door once I get to the bottom of the stairs. Op lives alone. Dun dun dunn. Saying left when I mean right and vice versa. You'd think 49 years on this planet and I'd be getting it correct by now. I will never let myself fall for a girl again, unless I'm sure she isn't straight. Yeah, guess who I have a crush on? A straight girl. Yee. Spending the night before a college exam browsing Reddit for 5 solid hours. Right now. Nah, cramming revision doesn't help anyways. Just make sure you get a decent sleep and relax the 10-15 minutes before the exam. Eating too many hot wings and spending most of the next morning on the toilet. RIC, I'm not the only one with a machine that turns hot wings into hot rings. That glazin sauce at B-dubs get me every time. Not washing my hands after handling something spicy, then either touching my eyes, nose or going toilet. The urethra does not like chili. In prepping for a gathering, I cut garlic, onions, and jalapenos for salsa. I then ran to put my makeup on. My face, my eyes, flaming. Overestimate how much responsibility I can take on. I have a therapist who helps me sanity check this kind of thing, but I slip. Forgetting to turn the heater on to keep a constant temp in the house. It's just started getting below 5, if not 4'C here. I can almost see my breathe outside. Dating that one person, that one time and that one town that when anyone brings up you pretend not to know what they're talking about. Get bored with my next relationship and either break up with her or let it get to the point where she breaks up with me, then months later regretting it. Eating a whole pound of cherry tomatoes. How's that a mistake? Cherry tomatoes are awesome. You ever eaten a pound of them in a sitting? TBH, the outcome isn't as bad for you as it is for anyone you're in the same room with. Hitting my PS4 out of anger because of games. Bad habit, I know, but I know no ways of stopping. When I'm eating something and playing with something else in the other hand, I'll probably try to eat the thing I'm playing with and play with the food. Ordering an ungodly amount of food that I can in no way eat and then eating it all and then regretting it both physically and financially. Optimism. I have occasional bouts which inevitably lead to despair. Maybe bipolar? Sounds like it. Big peaks of both happiness and sadness. Forget an important detail when setting up a gamma night barbecue whatever with my friends. Wind up quietly dropping that detail and having the event turn out fine, but not the way I wanted it. Purchasing a VR headset. I bought the Vive thinking I'd be playing a whole slew of games. Even bought a bunch of VR games during some Steam sales. Basically all I play on it now is Beat Saber. Probably going to pick up the Index when it comes out. Will probably also turn into an expensive Beat Saber device. Misread social situations. I'm most likely somewhere on the autism spectrum. Love another person and let myself be vulnerable. Will most certainly end up breaking my heart again. Huge bowl of snack. I told mom I would not do this again. I know it will. I know it will. Using the spoon side of a spice container rather than the sprinkle side. Did this twice last week. Whoops. Walked quickly through a cramped corridor and smash my toe against the corner of something. Any day now. Try to change another person, or possibly even try to change myself to impress others. Hang bed sheets out on the line to air dry, only to discover that birds seem to have used them for target practice. Good job losing 30 pounds. Let's celebrate by gaining 30 pounds. Eating a giant bowl of frosted flakes and drinking the half gallon of milk I put in it. Wing all my oral presentations always works, although I shouldn't do it. I always get good marks so yeah. Keep myself from falling in love because of the fear of falling being vulnerable due to the most recent ex. Ordering from that really good wing place that is completely unreliable with their delivery times and going to bed hangry. I think I'm fated to keep falling for women that don't last. Falling asleep for just 5 more minutes. Aka 35 minutes. Going to bed early, but laying awake on my phone for the next 3 hours. Falling in love with the wrong person. Falling for someone in general. Eating an entire bag of Flamin' Hot Cheetos in one sitting. Buy a game, play it for an hour, and never play it again. Eating something that's way too hot. Like temperature hot or flavor hot? Just don't ask out the girl I like, and let her move away eventually. Chicken out by not asking out a woman I might be attracted to. Play a reverse card and get +4 2 times. Eating more sweets when I'm supposed to be eating healthy. Rushing a job application just to have it done with. Being too honest, I get myself in double difficult trouble cause of this. Giving myself 5 minutes on my phone before I go to sleep. Getting with my ex-girlfriend. Promise it should be good this time. Buying fresh foods thinking I'll eat them in time before they rot. Making a false equivalent to keep the peace. Staying up late when I should be sleeping. Dashing the wrong direction in Celeste. Snoozing my alarm 6 times. Oversharing. I have a problem. Alright, I'll just come for one drink. Putting off studying for an exam until the last minute. Thinking I have something to say. Not going to sleep when I should. Forgetting to increment my counter in a loop. Having one beer too many on a night out. Blacking out and texting my ex. Not wear gloves when handling insanely hot peppers. Buy something I can't afford and don't need. Measuring once and cutting twice. Grab a hot pan out of the oven without an oven mitten. 3 or more tries for the USB stick. Letting my dog steal my pillow. Catch heavy feelings for someone relatively quickly. Going out again with my crazy ex lol. Miss the take on the biggest slice of cake. Forcing myself into a relationship